the YouTube. Okay, we are live. I have to go to the YouTube. I don't know if there's a way to check if. Okay, we are live. I think nobody's joined yet. It's just to share the video. Let's see. Let's see. So I have to cut a video. Just so oops. So, let me see. I want to join. So let me just share this so that people can join. Okay. So guys, we are live. Just want to share the link so that people can join the session. Okay. I think I have to preview this and then let's see. Where's it? Okay, cool. This is good to go. Okay. So I'm going to get the link now, Bolu, and just give it to you so that you can then share to the community. Okay, you have one person who has joined us. Okay, give me a second. I want to get the link so that I can share the live session. So Bolu, are you there, Bolu?
Yes, I'm with you.
Okay, cool. So guys, if you can hear us, please leave a comment. So I just sent you the link. So Bolu, you can share to the community so that people can join. Awesome. Hello guys, good evening. I don't know if you guys can hear us. Please leave a comment. Let's be sure that we are being heard. I'm going to also be okay. We are starting now. Yakub, we are starting now. Starting now. You just want to just share the link to the community so others can join the session. But I just want to be sure. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, please let me know in the comment section. Okay, cool. You can hear me. Is it very audible? Okay. Hello, Margaret. Good evening. I mean, the purpose of this live session is to be able to interact with you guys using the platform, do a demo, or walk you guys through how to use the platform. Get to answer some of your questions you might have, and basically see how we can pave or look forward towards working together to see that Afrimetrics, becomes the tool that you use when it comes to trying to find, good opportunities in the market, and also being able to, better understand your portfolio when you invest, right? So as a founding user, or one of the benefits you get is sections like this where we get to connect one-on-one and basically work towards building Afrimetrics together, right? So there'll be a link that will be dropped later you can use to come up if you want to come up, to ask questions about Afrimetrics, about the product and how you can better utilize it, right? But for now, we want to just start doing a presentation or a walkthrough on how to use the product. So Bolu will be doing that, and after the presentation on of or the walkthrough, you get to ask your questions. And like I said, there will be a link you can use to come up live here if you want to come up to ask your questions, or you can leave a comment. We'll get to answer your question. So Bolu, are you there?
Yeah, good evening, everyone.
Yeah. So Bolu,
Welcome
before you
to
start,
our.
how you doing today, Bolu? Before you start, how you doing?
I'm doing my best. I mean, I'm striving the chaos, and this
Yeah.
this week has been a lot. And but you know what? Signed up for this, and we
Yeah.
get going basically.
Also,
How
so
about you?
let's not. I'm doing very well. Doing very well. Thank you so much for asking. So let's not waste time. I think you can share your screen and basically start with the demo. Yeah.
Okay. Please can you confirm if you can see my screen?
Yeah. Can you guys see his screen? I can see your screen from my side. If you can see his screen, please. Yeah. Thank you, Yakub. Can you see Bolu's screen? You guys should leave a comment, please, if you can see his screen. Okay. Awesome. Thank you, Margaret. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. So we're good to go, right?
Yeah. Sure. You're good to go. Yeah. Fire on.
Okay. Once again, good evening, investors. Let me use that word. And welcome to our live walkthrough of the Afrimetrics website. And I'm just to give you a quick recap of in case you've forgotten what Afrimetrics is and what our work is all about. Afrimetrics is an intelligence platform that helps investors track and optimize their portfolio in real-time performance and return insights, basically. And you do not need to open more than 5 apps to do all that. All you need is just one single website, and that's where Afrimetrics comes in, basically. And today, I will show you how to navigate the app like a pro, basically. Even though if you've not really sat down to go through the app properly, right? And I mean, currently I'm on the home page, and you can see the whole information about the NGX market cap, the NGX total value traded, everything that has to do with the Nigerian stock market. Basically, you can see top gainers, you can see top losers, you can see the most active stock that's performed over the week, and we have a market heat map basically. So this is just the home page of Afrimetrics, right? But the most important thing why we are on this call today is to walk you through how to add a portfolio and add a stock, right? And to do that, we have a bar to your left, or I'll call it a search bar or just a tab, basically. And here you have portfolio, right? I mean, as you can see, I've cleared all my portfolio for every one of you on the call tonight, so I can create a new portfolio and give you a proper walk through how you could do that, right? And the first step to go about that is add portfolio. And currently, we're still working on automating this process, right, with CSCS. And so you can link all your broker into one space and automatically do it. But for now, we have to do it manually, right? I mean, very soon it's going to come up, right? And continue, right? And you can see on your top right, top left, right, add portfolio, right? So I'm going to be having two portfolios today, and the first one we'll call it a short-term stock, right? Short-term stocks. That's what we're going to call it. I give it a color. Let me see. Let me give it a dark red or a maroon. Yeah. So yeah. So create. Right. The next thing I can now click add new stock. So add new stock. It could be when you click choose a stock, there are lots of stocks that you could pick. Let's imagine that I've invested in 5 stocks within January to June, right? And while investing in those stocks, my major focus was short term, right? It's just for maybe in Q3, I'm out of the position basically, right? So I'm going to pick 5 stocks with my motive just short term basically. And first on the list, let's pick Boa Cement, right? So when you click Boa Cement, you the next thing you have to do is now look at the day I bought the stock. So let's say I bought the stock in January 20th, right? So I'm going to come over here and go over to January. Right, yes, this January. So I bought it on January Tuesday 20th. And to pick this to now know the stock where I bought the stock or the price where I bought the stock rather, right? The next thing that I have to do is to go to Afrimetrics website and just put a search on Boa Cement. Right. On Boa Cement comes up, you'll see a price each history section here. I'm going to put it to 6 months and I'm going to go over to January 20. Yeah. So the stock price was 183. Right. 183. I'm going to input it here as it was the price that I bought the stock. And I bought
Sorry,
over
Olu,
two.
sorry, Olu, can I come in? Sorry for a moment. So I just wanted to highlight something, so you don't skip it. So that place that says price, I know you had to like visit Afrimetrics, you have to like open another tab to visit Afrimetrics. But guys, I would love to encourage you all to when you're putting in the price, you want to make use of what you see on your own brokerage firm, because that will help you calculate the actual value of your portfolio, right? Because sometimes when you invest in the market, the price you see on online or on our website or other websites could be different from the price you actually purchase the stock, right? So Bolu is just putting the price from Affirmatrix just for this demo. But I'll encourage you when you're building your own portfolio on Affirmatrix to check your brokerage firm and confirm the average price you bought that stock so that when you're trying to get insight from Affirmatrix, the insights are more predictable and much more accurate. So I just wanted to chip that in. Sorry for cutting you short. You can continue. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you very much for bringing that to our notice, Micah. Right. So let's assume I bought 200,000 worth of shares of Boa Cement, right? So that's sorted. Now I want to add another stock in my portfolio. And this time around, we'll pick, uh, let's say, Cadbury, right? And I bought it around February, for instance, February 15th. So that would be on Sunday. So let's say February 16th. Yes. And like Martha said, you should always learn confirm from your brokerage firm the average price that you bought the price exactly on February 16th, so you can know the correct price. But for this demo, I'll be going to Afrimetrics website to confirm the price on February 16th. So price 68 naira per share. So somewhere I put 68.00 and I bought over 150,000 units of the shares. Yeah. Another stock I would like to add, which I bought, is let's put in FCMB Group. Right. And I bought this, let's say February 20th, which was on Friday, right? And on to check the price, which I bought the stock on that day, then I'll have to come to Afrimetrics. Don't forget, you should check your brokerage firm for the average price. So 11.90. Right. This time I went very big. I bought 300,000 shares of FCMB. Right. So I had a new stock. Basically, click it and choose a new stock that you buy. And this time, let's pick Africa Prudential. And I bought this somewhere around March. Let's do March 2nd. Basically, to confirm the price, I'll go to Afrimetrics website and click Africa Prudential on March 2nd. Okay, 16.20. And this one, I was quite skeptical. Let's say I bought just 100,000 shares of what's of Africa Prudential. So this is four already than the last one. And let's pick, mm, let's pick Stambik. Yeah, okay, I have a banking stock already. Let's look for another company to pick. Okay, let's pick. Okay, let's pick Guinness. Yeah, and I bought this in March. Yeah, March 23rd. Right. And to confirm the price, I've come to Guinness and I've searched for Guinness. March 23rd. Yeah, 43.20. 43.20. And I mean, let's say 200,000 for the shares. Right. So, I mean, with the price setting already, you still want to use your broker to confirm the price. So you could have an accurate analysis of your stock. And what we are now do at Afrimetrics is now give you a seamless insight of how your stock is performing. And yeah, let's click. I mean, in case it's very possible that within that period, you add it to your portfolio, right? There is a add purchase under it, right? So in case this is was March, and let's say I added more shares, or I bought more shares of Guinness, right? Unless I bought it, this was just in May, let's say May 19, right? Same thing you have to do is confirm the price in May. Okay, don't need to go. Let's go to May 19. Right, 402.60. 402.60. And I just added 50,000 to my uh to my stock already. Right. So I mean there's also a target, right, which is just basically where you think you want to be alerted if the price reaches certain price. You could also it could also go up or it could go down, right? So in case the price drops to certain, let's say it drops to 400, right, and you want to get a notice of it, right? That's what the target price does for you, basically. And I think we're done. The next thing you click done, right? So you click done, you will see a ribbon or a box that shows you have five stocks in your short-term stocks, right? And if you click it, you would see a detailed overview of what the stock is currently trading at, right? And you invested a total amount of 172.91 million in the five companies that you picked, right? You say there's a segment pie chart to see the highest share you invested, the highest company you invested in is Guinness Nigeria PLC, right? And the next is Boa Cement, followed by Cadbury, followed by FCMB Group and Africa Prudential, right? And these are the companies you invested in, basically, right? And as of today, your total return or not as of today basically, but your total return is 60.16. That's as of Friday, right? The market opens tomorrow, you see your today's return basically, and there's an estimated dividend which is coming soon. So if dividend is upcoming, you get a notice basically, and you see it on your full screen, the amount of dividend they're expecting to get in return, right? And there's this portfolio index. I mean, as you can see, our portfolio is way down, right? It's performing below the index, right? This is the NGX index, basically, right? And we also have portfolio updates. So this portfolio updates basically if you have stocks that relate to banking, you have stocks that conglomerate, it populates itself and it shows you that these are the companies alerts that are coming up currently. And news that you should find interesting. I mean, this bar cement, I think you have bar cement, yes. So it's just for you to keep tab of what is happening in the stocks that you've invested in, basically, right? So that's about it for this particular short-term stock portfolio, right? And the motive basically is just to trust me, the market opens tomorrow, I might be out, right? That's why it's called short-term investment, short-term stock portfolio, basically, right? So that's about that, right? To give you another walkthrough, I will be creating another portfolio, and this time we're going to call it long-term stocks, right? And it's still the same process, right? Still the same process, but you have to input it manually and click add portfolio and name it long term stocks, right? And this time a good color to give it, let's give it navy. And next thing, add new stocks, right? And like we did initially, you come over here and you click choose a stock, and okay, looking for MTN. Okay, so MTN, right? And you have to change it because you have to switch it to long-term stocks basically, because this time around you're adding stocks to your long-term portfolio basically. And this I bought is January, right? And I'm looking to go long on this for a very long period of time, right? It could take me to next year 2027 December to buy it or to sell it rather, right? That's the idea of long-term stocks basically. And I mean, always remember to confirm with your brokerage firm. But for now, we're going to use Afrimetrics website to do that. And yeah, I think we picked January 12th, right? January 12th, we come over here, a big 12, that's 550, right? 550.0. I went extremely big on this and I bought 1 million worth of fishes. Right. See the zeros. Okay, yeah, good. Right, and that's done. Next one, big. Always remember long-term stocks. You choose a stock, and this time I bought. Uh, let's see, Seplat, right? And I bought this. Let's say January also, but late January. Okay, so let's say I bought it 26th, right? And I'm gonna use Afrimetrics website to confirm. Right, so guys, 6 months. What's it? January 2020 what? 26. January 26. I okay. 6 7. and I'm extremely bullish on this, about 12 million, right? And I think that's done. So next, uh, let's speak banking. I think we have GT. Okay, let's pick Stanbic. Okay, so Stanbic, and I bought this, let's say February, which I intend to hold for a very long period of time. Stanbic is a February night, right? And let's just Afrimetrics website to confirm the price. I mean, February night, 117.20, right? 117.20. And I bought, I mean, just moderate 400 what 400,000 worth of shares basically. And fourth one which I'll be picking is, let's go with internal excavators. Yeah. And this I bought it around March. But this assumption and entered. Mm, were 2.77. And let's put 200,000 share. Okay. Last but not the least, right, is, let's go with let's go with Kumu. Yeah. And let's have about this around um, January, let's say 29. 1206.50. 1206.50. Right. And I bought about 500,000 worth of shares. Right. So we're done. And in case you added to either of the shares, it's just the add purchase section, and you had the number of shares that you bought, right? And there's a target price also if you want to get a notice if the price goes up or goes down, basically. And click done. All right. So we have long-term stocks and we have short-term stocks. Now let's see how our long-term stocks is performing. Right. It's coming up. Wow, interesting. So as we can see, we have a total value of 137.97 billion worth of shares, right?
Your
And
return on not
as,
to do. It's crazy.
I mean, in progress, right? And a total value of that, and a total return of 56.37 billion, right? And if you go through the portfolio, the index, you'll see your portfolio is performing better than the NGS index, right? And there's a pie chart segment that tells you exactly I mean, Seplat owed 99%. Well, I should have spread my money, but I mean, Seplat is, you can never go wrong with it at this point, right? And I mean, I think it's going to populate properly, but that's that. And there's a portfolio update. So it's more or less like how I've showed you previously, how you have the portfolio updates and you have your holdings, how it shows you exactly the amount of what you have currently. And yes, so that's about that. And there's now the dashboard section, right? That now gives you a proper breakdown of your shares, basically. And you would see how your portfolio is performing. If you check the short term, it's currently down, right? Your portfolio is down 4.32%, basically. And your total value is, so it's more or less what you see on your portfolio, but this time around you see everything at a glance, proper glance, and you could uh, scroll down to see your top gainers, you can see your top losers in the Nigerian stock market, basically, and you see portfolio updates, basically, right? So that's a quick walkthrough of Afrimetrics, how Afrimetrics website of how to add a portfolio and how to add a stock, right? For you to track your performance in terms of the Nigerian stock market, right? We do have a watch list session, which is basically in case you have some specific stocks that you want to keep tab of. Let me do this one and show you properly how to do it. So you say create watch list, and you can name it useful amounts. If you can name it whatever you want to name it, right? Cool, right? And you just click create, right? And you come over here and you click keep tab of as many stocks that you want to add, right? So that's how to do your watch list. I mean, a watch list doesn't mean you're buying today. It simply means you want to monitor opportunities when it comes in, basically. So that's just about the portfolio, the dashboard, the watch list, and I believe we all have questions that we want to ask, and I'll be passing the baton to Micah to move the right forward, and then we can go into Q&A session. Right. Thank you everyone for listening.
Yeah, thank you so much, Bolu. So, I mean, that alert button, can you no go back to the website?
Okay.
So there's this alert button on that watch list. I just wanted to touch on it. Just click on the alert button. Just go to your left. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
touch. Yeah. So, scroll on this pop up. Scroll to the top. So, guys, you can just to touch on this a little bit. So you can set a price target. Let's say you are watching a particular stock, and you want when you hit a particular price, you want to get an alert. You can be able to do that through the watch list. You also have like the move when a stock move, down a certain percentage in a particular trading session. That's if you're trying to monitor for maybe let me say an institution. When an institution is buying a stock, you're looking for certain volume so that when there's certain volume in a particular stock, you want to get into it. You also have that feature, and then you have the 52-week high. When the stock hit the 52 weeks high or the low, you can set that alert, and Afrimetrics will alert you on that. And then when there's an unusual volume as well, when there's like a stock has been trading, between a particular range in terms of volume, and then all of a sudden there is a huge volume for a stock. Sometimes it signifies smart money, which is institutions as well. You can set that alert. So I just wanted to touch on that a little bit, and there are some other ones we'll be adding in the future, right? And as Bolu rightly said, these are some of the things you can use Affirmatrix. Beyond this, we also have the insight feature. You're trying to research stocks. We are seeing how we can make that feature, because that's the core thing, core reason we built Affirmatrix beyond the tracking. You want a situation where you don't need to depend on anybody. even if you hear somebody call a stock for you, you can come on Afrimetrics and see the metrics and really make informed decisions on yourself. And like Bolu said at the beginning of this live session, the vision or what we are building towards is a platform that becomes the intelligence layer for investors in Africa. So you're trying to invest in a particular asset, not just stocks. You come to Afrimetrics to get insights, to be able to make informed decisions. So you don't just invest blindly. And the goal of every investor is not to depend on anybody. Is to be able to, get data, get information, and know that you're investing not blindly, but based off data-backed insights. Right. So thank you so much, Bolu, for this. We'll head over to the Q&A session. If you have feedback for us, if you have any question about the platform, we are getting into that section now. And there are two ways you can ask your questions. So I'm going to be dropping a link in the comment section and also in the community, in the group, that you can use if you want to come on live here and ask your questions. That'll be cool. If you have questions you want to drop on the comment section, you can as well drop on the comment section. So I'm going to be sending, giving you guys a link that you can use to join us here live, or you can, if you have any questions, you can ask in the comment section. So there's a link, the link you see on your screen, you can use that to join. I'm going to be posting the link in the group as well. So guys, you can use the link. To ask your question. So guys, do you have any questions? Please, you can come up to ask your questions. You can leave a comment. I hope you guys can hear me, and join us here. And like I said, the purpose of the founding user group is to see how well we can work together towards building Afrimetrics. Be it, when we start talking about raising, trust me, you guys are going to be notified. And if you buy into the vision, we don't mind having you on board, because we want this to be a community-led and built product, right? So if you have any questions, guys, you can come up. There's a link you can use to join. But if not, just let me know as well. So guys, do you have any questions, guys? Is anybody trying to join? Nobody's talking in the comment section. I don't think there's another way to leave a comment. Can you guys actually hear me? Okay. Don't know if somebody is joining us live. So guys, do we have any questions? Please, you're free. Okay, nothing from Margaret. Okay, thank you so much, Margaret. Nothing. I hope you have clarity, and I don't know if you have not started using the platform as well, you can come up and we'll see if we can walk you through it as well. But thank you so much, Margaret, for the feedback. I really do hope you have been able to upload your portfolio, and I know sometimes it takes time, but it would be cool if Kenneth, Mr. Kenneth. Okay. Okay. Hello, Mr. Kenneth. Good evening. Your mic is muted. So you have two buttons. Okay. Ayatola asks, how secure is the portfolio data? The portfolio data is very well secured. It's very, very well secured. We don't have our CTO here to be able to answer technical questions, but trust me, it's very well secured. Nobody can access your data. For someone to be able to access your portfolio data, they need to have your password, and it's encrypted. Your details are encrypted on our platform, so it's very well secured. And one more thing is, in the future we'll be adding a feature where you can share your portfolio with anybody. Let's say you're having a one-on-one section with me, you can be able to share your portfolio with me, and I do like a portfolio review of your portfolio. And then we have features that are coming up. The past week has been us basically moving our database and trying to stabilize the product. We have a lot of features that are coming up. you'll be able to get more insight into your portfolio. We are going to build more than this. This is just like the beginning. This is like baby steps, right? We are going to be able to go deeper into your portfolio so that you can better understand what assets you have. So Bami Boye asks, what I love to see on board is a price matrix table for what P ratio of a stock if a stock is overbought, oversold. So okay. Thank you, Bami. Thank you, Bami. I mean, trust me, like I said, these are features we are working towards, and you see that in the coming months. We have our roadmap for the month, and you see that. Mr. Kenneth, you can unmute. Okay, let me unmute your mic. I'm trying to.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Kenneth,
Okay.
good evening.
Okay, Micah.
Yeah,
I think for now there's no much question to ask. But in the list of stock, I think people
yeah,
have Transcorp twice. The time I was doing my this thing.
yeah.
Don't know whether it has been changed.
I think Bolu search for transcript. I think we have worked on it. We now have just search for transcript. We worked on it. So search
Okay,
for
okay,
trans. Yeah.
okay.
So
That's
you can
correct.
see. Yeah. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. Yeah. Thank you. We have worked on it.
Okay.
Just a quick one. Have you been able to upload your portfolio to the
Ye-
platform? I don't know if you can hear me.
Yes, yes, I've done that. Done.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's a nice
I,
distance because
okay. Thank you
I
so
like
much.
I like the features because it shows you your portfolio that is performing below your entry price and all these things. Mm,
Oh,
I like it.
oh, okay. Yeah. Thank you so much for the feedback, and just trust me that we see more updates, and this is just the beginning for us. Yeah. But thank you so much. We
You're
appreciate
welcome.
the trust. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, guys. We have more questions. Let me see. Let me see. Um, Let me see. How secure? Hello, Akudu Williams. It's good to have you here. Thanks for the presentation. How do we handle stockbroker fees when the stock are being procured? Do we need to import those fees together with? Okay, okay. No, you don't need to import those fees, but I mean, it's something we are considering. It's something we are considering. But one of the things we'll do is we can, for you to be able to know your realized profit, right? One of the features we might add in the future is we'll basically go through all the stockbrokers and really see the average price they charge, and also consider the tax and inflation, so that when you are seeing your profit, you know that is your realized profit and not just normal profit, right? So that's something we're also going to work towards. But right now, you don't need to import those fees. You just need to just import your portfolio price, the price you bought the stocks, and we're able to show you the profit you be able to, or the profit you made so far. But I mean, there are still the fees still comes in. So it means if you start considering the fees and inflation, the profit will definitely come down. But for now, those are not available. But it's something we're also going to add. And I mean, like I said, after we launched the product, we had some issues we faced, especially with payment processor, with migrating to database and all that stuff. But this week, moving forward, we're making a lot of progress, and we're seeing a lot of features coming out. We're rolling out a lot of features. But yeah, we are very, very happy that we're able to have a lot of people believe in the vision of this product. And like I said, this is just the beginning. So we have J J is trying to join. Uh, no. Okay, under notification. Okay, cool. Thank you so much, John Beggs. I've taken note of your feedback. I'll relay it to the team. I need to see how I can copy this. I don't know if I can copy this message. So can ETF be added to? Right now, we cannot. You cannot add ETF, but we'll be able to add ETF very soon. We said after tracking ETF. Okay, I don't know if they said. I think what we want to add is bonds and ETF. So we'll add that feature this month. Jay, you're trying to join, but you cannot join. I just don't know why. We'll add ETF and bonds very soon so that you can track them as well. You say UCAP still comes up as UCAP. We are going to work on that. Thank you so much. I'll relate that. Bolu, I don't know. I'm trying to see how I can copy this, but there's this comment I see. You can stop sharing and then go to this comment I just highlighted. I want us to. Okay, let me see if I can take a picture of it on my phone. Okay. The how far with adding TF, that's important for now. Okay, Jay. I just saw your comment. No problem. We are going to add it. We are still working. I mean, trust me, we are not able to do a lot of upgrade because of issues we had with migration and then payment. But we have started stabilizing, and it's something we are going to work on, moving forward. We really want to add ETFs and bonds as well. And I want to take a picture of this so that we'll fix it. Okay, cool. So let me see. Okay, yeah. Definitely, we are going to also implement insider trading as a lot for stocks. You buy and hold. Yeah. It's something we are going to add as well. I mean, we just learned. Trust me, there are lots of features, but at the end of the day, we have to have a roadmap, right? And it's how we make sure that we hit all our goals. But it's definitely this is something that is on our table as well. Do you have any feedback? Do you have? I mean, we need more feedback, guys. The most important thing is, have you uploaded your portfolio to Afrimetrics? Because that's the only way you can, get be able to see feedback that you can give us. That's the only way. Um, so yeah. Um, so guys, is there anything you want us to add? I've been seeing a lot of feature requests. I don't know if there's any feature you want us to add again. Just let me know, guys. Also, you should consider data validation for the fields. Like if the price of shares of fields should not save similar and those fields that are expected to be. Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you so much, Jay. Thank you so much. I'll take a picture of all this. I'll take a picture of all this. This is good feedback. So guys, do we have more? Okay, I think this is the feedback so far. So, guys, if you missed out on this session, please do replay. If you have any issues, that's why the community was created. We are also working on like I don't want that some things I'm trying to avoid saying because I mean we also have competitors that are also we are also trying to. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. We are also working on an in-app community as well, but something that we are trying to see how we can perfect, and I feel like it's going to help even you with your portfolio, right? But whatever feedback you have, that's the reason why the founding member community was created to be able to ask your questions, and I try my possible best to be active there. So I mean, please maximize it. You can always drop your question, and trust me, we're always going to respond. There's a reason why it was created. And if there's anything, a feature you think is beneficial to you, to your portfolio, that will be beneficial to everybody, please let us know. For someone who is also investing in the NSD, can it be tracked on Afrimetrics? Right now, the NSD cannot be tracked on Afrimetrics. The data on the NSD is a little bit limited compared to the NGX. But I mean, I've already started personally. I've started digging into the NSD, trying to understand that place better. I already see some solid businesses there that are also worth investing in, right? And something we will also consider adding as to the mix. But right now, I'll not come and start overblowing. It's not something that is on our roadmap, but definitely if we see a huge request for it, we'll add it. But right now we are focused on stocks. We are trying to implement ETFs. We are trying to implement bonds and mutual funds as well, so that you can better have an understanding of your portfolio mix, right? So that's that for now, guys. That's that for now. That's that for now. And like I said, founding members, the benefit of founding members is being able to know that even when Affirmatics improve the product, you always pay the same amount for the next 3 years. And when we decide to when we finally say we want to raise, we're definitely going to alert you. And then if you're interested in the vision and what the product could become, we'll love to also have you on board. Um, so that's that for now. I don't think I want this section to be long because of those that will replay. So guys, I think we'll have to call it a day. Trust me, we are going to be having more sections like this beyond Affirmetrics about the market and seeing how we can also keep you guys informed, right? So this is just baby steps. I like to say baby steps because I believe in the power of compounding, and I also believe that as we keep on, building together, Affirmetrics will keep on getting better. And tomorrow, I mean, you guys would be like, I was among the early users or early founders or early members of Afrimetrics. I knew when it was like this, and it's now like this. So it's something we are praying and working towards. And I'm really happy that you guys believe in us when other people are yet to even know about us and believe or even believe in us, right? So I'm grateful, and it's something I don't take for granted. And and as I like to say, this is just the beginning, and we'll keep getting better. So, Bolu, do you have anything to say before we round up? Bolu?
Yes, I mean, to end the call basically,
Yeah.
and I think you said everything that needs to be said. And like you said, I will say it's still day one, and there's still a whole lot that we're trying to build. And like, just imagine Bloomberg for Africa, and it's as simple as that. I mean, it's as simple as that.
Oh,
So
okay.
very soon, the Afrimetrics will be there. So, I mean, good night, everyone. Thank you for joining the call.
So before we go, I think I just saw a question by So he said, let me see. I didn't see the demo on the bullish and bearish status of a particular stock. Oh, I think I just want to touch on that before we go. But look, can you share your screen once? Have you closed that tab? I think I just want to touch on that.
Okay, I'm doing that right there.
So that feature is not yet, as sophisticated as the vision towards why we built it. But let me just give an idea. Let
Can
me
you see
add
my
your
screen?
screen. Yeah, I think I can
Is
see
it
your
this
screen.
part?
So no, scroll down. Just to scroll to the bottom. I know what he's talking about. Scroll to the bottom,
Or
Yeah.
this
Keep
part?
scrolling.
Oh,
Sorry, wait. Go to the top. Okay, yeah, this part. Yeah, exactly. That's the part. So he's basically asking market sentiment. So because of Afrimetrics, we are just I mean, we just launched, right? I mean, this feature is yet to be capitalized as much as we want. But the purpose of this feature is that to improve on the research side of Afrimetrics. We want a situation where verified, not just normal users can come, users that actually are inclined in the market, because there's something we want to add. I don't want to talk about it on this session, but there's a feature we want to add. Well, they can be able to say if they're bullish and bearish. We want to make it, first of all, the idea was to make it something that every user can do. After doing your research on a particular stock, you can come out and say, am I bullish or am I bearish on this stock? That's the vision basically, but it's much more than that. There's a lot of things you want to do with the data here. But the point of this place is when you come here, you can see if users on Afrimetrics are bullish on a stock or not. Now, I mean, because of most of the people that are coming on Afrimetrics are investors, right? I mean, you can better have an understanding of the sentiment of people that are investing in that stock, right? So as Afrimetrics user base grow, I think this will get much more sophisticated, and you can even be able to use this to now judge, what's the sentiment people have towards this stock, especially if you're a trader. If you're a long-term investor, I don't really think you're really concerned about the sentiment. But even if you're a long-term investor and you come on Afrimetrics and you see that people have a bearish sentiment, your goal is now to dig into the numbers to really understand if people are looking at a particular company in a different way, and if there's an opportunity for you to buy into that stock. So that's the vision behind market sentiment, and this is going to get much more better. Right? There's something we want to build towards this feature, and in the future you understand why we added this feature. But right now you can just tap on, if you do your research on a stock, you can just tap on if it's bullish or bearish, right? But there's a vision we have towards this particular market sentiment, and I know over the next 1 or 2 years you understand why we added this feature. So yeah, thank you so much, Bami. I don't know if you have any questions around this again, Mr. Nonso, but I hope I've been able to clarify. So yeah, thank you so much, guys. I really hope you had a valuable time with us. You got insight, and we'll talk in the community. Do have a wonderful new week, a productive one, and like I always like to say, you have to stay safe and stay sharp and always invest wisely. Okay, guys. See you in the community. Have a wonderful evening. Bolu, I'll see you then. Bye.